What's up guys, welcome back to heisapro. In this tutorial, we are going to explore two unique CorelDRAW tools, and these are the interactive fill tool and the smart fill tool. So without further delay, let's dive right in. The interactive fill tool allows you to fill an object or a group of objects with a variety of fills, including colors, gradients, patterns, and textures. So to understand how to use this tool, let's start by drawing an object. So as always, select the rectangle tool, then click and drag. So we can now select the interactive fill tool. Up here we have uniform fill, and this applies a solid fill color. As you can see, a black color has been added to the object, and we can always adjust the fill color right here. Very straightforward. Next, we have fountain fill, and this applies a gradient of colors or shades. This allows you to add multiple fill colors to an object. We have a gradient slider, and this allows you to adjust the color levels to your preference. Now, to change a certain color, simply click on any of the boxes, then select node color, and you can adjust the colors to your preference. An alternative way to adjust the node color is by clicking on a certain node. Then you can come up here to specify the color of the selected node. You can adjust the orientation of the gradient fill by moving one or both of the colored node boxes around. You can also adjust the color intensity by moving the white circular node. So right here we have linear fountain fill, and this applies a fill that gradually changes color along a linear path. Here we have elliptical fountain fill, and you can move the ellipse around. And you can also move the white circular node to adjust the colors to your preference. Here we have conical fountain fill. And lastly, we have rectangular fountain fill. So let's just select the linear fountain fill. Now we can add more colors to the gradient fill by simply double clicking on the gradient slider, and this creates another colored node, and you can always adjust the color of the node. You can always come up here to edit fill to change the properties of the current fill. You don't need to worry about these other fill patterns for now, but if you are curious, you can play around with them. And to remove a fill from an object, you simply select no fill. We can also apply the interactive fill to a text. So let's select the text tool and type. And let's scale the text. We can now select the interactive fill tool, and let's select fountain fill. Now, a faster way to change the node color is by simply dragging a color from the color palette. Simply click and drag towards the node. Click on the color on the color palette, then drag. And instead of double clicking on the gradient slider, we can always drag a color to the slider. Click and drag. Let's now discuss the Smart Fill tool. This is one of my most frequently used CorelDRAW tools, and it is used to create objects from overlapping areas and applies a fill to those objects. To understand how to use this tool, let's start by drawing multiple objects overlapping each other. So let's select the rectangle tool. Then let's draw another rectangle. Next, let's select the ellipse tool. Let's draw 3 ellipses. We can now select the Smart Fill tool. To apply the Smart Fill, simply click on multiple areas of the overlapping objects. And if we were to move the object away, you would see that we are able to create 3 new objects from 2 overlapping rectangles. So right here we have fill options, and we can choose whether to apply a default or customized fill. So if we were to use no fill, you would see that the new object does not have any fill. Or we could specify a fill color for the new object. And now if we were to apply the Smart Fill tool, you would see that we have a red color. And we could also specify the outline of the new object and adjust the outline width and the outline color. So guys, that will be all for this tutorial. Thanks for tuning in, and get ready to level up your graphic designing skills in the next video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.